Bernard and I were in economics class together in University of Ghana. You see, when some of us unserious students weren't reading ahead of time and we were coming to lectures to hear things for the first time, Bernard was that student who will correct the lecturer. I give some formula and Bernard will raise his hand actually. This thing you're talking about. And the lecturer will pause, look at the equation again and say,
You're a man that makes hard work look effortless. You put so much work into what you do, and the people don't see it. But sitting with you for the last year, I can say that's probably been the best year of my life, because my outlook on life, faith, work, everything has changed because you lead by example.
All that has been said about you so far is summed up in a phrase. Poverty I can tolerate,
but ignorance is a sackable offense.
So did I know Bernard before Citi? The answer is no. Did I hear of Bernard before Citi? The answer is no. So I just said to myself that let me just drive to Legon and find people who are available. So that's how I started. And then McDiamond said, well, so I was in Lagos, so let's go. So we got to Lagos and said, oh, let me call some of my friends. And then Bernard pops up. So I said, you want to do radio? He said, yes. You really want to do? He said, yes. I said, then start on Monday. He said, but I have exams to write. I said, finish the exams and come.
Yeah.
And that's how I started. I didn't know jack about him.
I am the product of many efforts and many people's contributions. So I've mentioned, of course, my parents, my mom and my dad, who've taught me very interesting things. So my mom taught me faith and prayer, and I've never forgotten that. My dad taught me the word of God and how to apply for wisdom, right? So I'm a product of that kind of family. My wife has been unbelievable, and as Mauli said, she is like the secret weapon. A lot of you don't know that. So if you don't have a good home, you can't do the kind of things you do. So I'm really grateful to Justine for her support. So that's on the personal side. On the professional side, I am the product of an interesting experiment. Stage one of the experiment started in 2000 when Sankara and Alaji sort of found this argumentative 19-year-old guy, put him on air and wanted to make a journalist out of him, even though he lost the argument on air. 4 years later, he learned a few things about leadership at Universe. Stage 2 has been the most exciting part of the experiment, where Samens, Poladomotri and co decided to, 4th December 2004, 4 days to the election, let's put this guy on air, let him interview the politicians. I remember the first day I interviewed Osafo. He looked at me and said, you're a small boy, but he was like, but you, it's almost like, I'm impressed. A lot of people said to Samens that, what's wrong with you? How can you come out the the biggest thing in Africa? He was on Joy, and then Samens said, you from Legon, National Service, host breakfast show. And then Samens used to say, oh, you, the things you know at your age, Kamala didn't know at those. I don't know whether I was just lying or encouraging you, And then Samens would call and then give you an angle to the story. The truth is that he saw a lot of things in me that I didn't see in myself. And for all his fault, Poladomotri was really encouraging, because I didn't know anything about life. I didn't know how to dress. I didn't even know how to dress, I'm telling you. So they will buy, I'm serious, when they travel, they will buy shirt and tie and show you how to properly dress. They will give you a book on how to talk. Samens and Paul, the whole, because when they put me on air, there were articles like, how can you put this guy on air, Joy, because CTFM was supposed to be the challenger to Joy, and Joy had all the big people, and we want to take this university guy, no charisma, he's not humorous, skinny, don't get proper voice. What's wrong with you? I don't know what they saw. But I think that for me, Samens is the most effective leader I've known in my 37 years. Yeah. Because a leader's job is to see the future. I don't know what he saw. I don't know how. And he was so sure. I have to thank Nick Amati, because I always say that if somebody doesn't set up a business, we will all not be here. If Nick had decided to use his money to go and play golf, we wouldn't be here. He set up a radio station and left it to run. So we really need people like him who understand that media must be managed by professional people with the right investment.